let's do some FLL. This is lesson 79. You can always pause me if you need to flip to it. We're reaching the end of our FLL. At this pace, I think, well, I'm kind of confused what week it is. Maybe we'll finish before the end of the year, maybe not. Doesn't matter. Okay, lesson 79. We're going to be reviewing some abbreviations and contractions. So, an abbreviation, right, is just a shortened form of a word. Your name can be abbreviated. Your initials are like an abbreviation of your name. So, like your initials, my initials would be MMP, Megan Michelle Perry. Yours would be different. I know Lily would be LAG. I laugh because when she told us her middle name, remember, she was very upset. Okay, anyway, so those are your initials, and they're like an abbreviation of your name. Each initial is capitalized and followed by a period. So write your initials on the line in exercise 1 of your workbook. Okay. Now I'm going to call out some titles of respect, and I want you to write the abbreviation for each one in exercise 2. So write the abbreviation for doctor, for mistress, for saint, and for mister. If you can't remember one of those, pause and you can ask a parent for guidance and help. Right, exercise 3, we're going to write our address, so your address in exercise 3, using the correct abbreviation for street and postal abbreviation. And remember, you're also going to want to put a comma between the city and the state. So I'm going to write my address just for reminders. I have a lot of your addresses now, thanks to your parents. And we'll talk through it. So you write on yours, I'll write on mine, and then you can look at mine to see if you abbreviated correctly and if you got the format right. If you don't know your area code or your zip code, don't worry about it. Okay, so here's my address. I think most of you have it. 822 East Washington Ave. Oh, I have more to my address actually, in case you just want it for whatever reason. I would love to get letters from you. So 822 East Washington Ave. Ave is abbreviation for avenue. Number 725. My periods aren't showing up very well, are they? Madison, comma, Wisconsin, which is the postal code is WI, followed by my zip code. So your zip codes are probably all a little different from mine, and you may not be in Madison, but remember it's city, comma, state, postal code. So we all should have WI. Okay. Now exercise 4. We're going to see a list of the days of the week, and we need to write the abbreviation in the blank. So days of the week, I think you probably should know this, so pause me, write the abbreviations next to the day, and I'll meet you in exercise 5. So exercise 5, we're going to read each sentence and draw a line through the names of months that can be abbreviated. So some months can't, right? We can't abbreviate May, June, or July. But if they can be abbreviated, we're going to cross out the month and then write the abbreviation above it. Remember, abbreviations are followed by periods. So how about you pause and do that? I think you can do that on your own. Again, if there's a state and you can abbreviate it, then you need to cross it out and write the abbreviation above it. If it's a state that can't be abbreviated, just leave it alone. Pause me. Meet in exercise 6. Okay, in exercise 6, there is a list of items Selma needs to buy at the home improvement store. We're going to draw a line through each word that can be abbreviated and write the abbreviation above it. This one's a little trickier, so we'll go through it together. So the first one, she needs 120 inches of board. Okay, inches can be abbreviated. So cross out inches and let's write the abbreviation above it. So the abbreviation for inches, of course, is I just lost my place. IN period. Darn. Oh, good. I found it. IN period. She needs 8 feet of rope. We can abbreviate feet. Cross it out. Write the abbreviation above it, which is FT period. She needs 6 yards of chicken wire. Yards can be abbreviated, so cross it out. Write the abbreviation above, which is YD period. She needs 1 dozen light bulbs. Dozen can be abbreviated, so cross out dozen and write the abbreviation above it. Try to guess what it is before you see mine. DOZ period. She needs 1 pint of paint thinner. Pint can be abbreviated, so scratch it out. Right above it, PT period. She needs 2 quarts of white paint. Quarts can be abbreviated, so cross out quarts. Right above it, its abbreviation, which is QT period. She also needs 1 gallon of blue paint. Gallon can be abbreviated, so cross it out. And let's write its abbreviation above it, which is GAL period. Trying to slow down, I realized I was going really fast. She also needs 6 ounces of white glue. Ounces can be abbreviated, so we need to cross it out and write its abbreviation. Its abbreviation is kind of weird. OZ period. And she needs 25 pounds of sand. So scratch out pounds. Pounds is also a weird abbreviation. OBS period. Or LB. You don't have to have the S. In fact, in this book it doesn't. I always put an S. If it's 1 pound, I just put LB. Maybe it's right just to put LB all the time, and I've just taught you wrong. But I like the S. It makes sense to me if it's more than 1 pound. But whatever. Okay, exercise 7. We're going to do the same thing, but this is with cooking instructions, so just different words. You should be able to do the ounces. Remember, ounces is kind of different. It's a different weird abbreviation. So let's skip on down to 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So scratch out teaspoon and guess its abbreviation before I show you. We're going to write it above. Its abbreviation is TLT S-P, period. Teaspoon. The T is not capitalized. Keep that in mind. Teaspoon. Then we have 1 cup of peanuts. So scratch out cup. And write the abbreviation above it, which is just C, period. And then you have another ounce. The optional one is 2 tablespoons of coconut flakes or M&Ms. Tablespoon is different, so we're going to scratch out tablespoon. It's kind of like teaspoon, but the T is capitalized, and there's a B. T-B-S-P, tablespoon. Okay, now let's look at exercise 8. So these are contractions. Contraction occurs when 2 words are drawn together and connected and are shortened by getting rid of some letters. So think of don't. Do and not smushed together is don't. And we lose 1 letter, right? We lose the second O. I almost called it a 0. We lose the second O. Do, not, don't. But we lose the second 0. I said it that time. We lose the second O. It gets thrown out and is replaced by an apostrophe. So the apostrophe tells us where the letters we got rid of went. So on exercise 8, you're going to read all these words that are 2 separate words, and you're going to write the contraction. So that's when the 2 words come together. Remember, where you take out letters is where your apostrophe is going to go. So let's do the first one together, and then I'll let you do the rest on your own. They are. They are. So smushed together, we have there. Notice, they are would be spelled T-H-E-Y, A-R-E. So where that A was that we took out, there's our apostrophe. There. All right, I'm going to let you do the rest on your own. Have a parent look over them and check them, make sure they're all correct. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day.